of their last 9, 4 straight against the Blazers here tonight. Andrew Nembhard along with Bennedict Mathurin with that enormous game in 42 minutes of work against the Suns. Blazers win the tip, and Andrew Nembhard, who was named the Eastern Conference Defensive Player of the Month last week, will pick up on Simons, and Ayton works all the way outside, going Simons to freewheel and splash that 3.
That first possession exemplifies several elements that have made the Blazers good as of late. The play, as Indiana throws us away, says he feels like it's a lot better with this team compared to where it was recently. And the communication not only helps him on the defensive end, but on the offensive end when a play breaks down, and here they are swinging the ball yet again.
Simons with a great look on the run. No, tipped up, corralled by Camara to the end line, tried to drop it to Avdia. Good idea, but stolen away by Nembhard. Up the floor he comes, leaving it for Halliburton. In the corner, Siakam tees up a triple. Back iron and off, and the rebound to Ayton. Anthony Simons averaging 18 points per ball game, shooting 37% from 3. Over to Grant, slants into the lane. Got it as indeed in last year's campaign, games of 34 and 30 this year. Blazers once again going with that big, I call it the jumbo pack.
I haven't seen you act that way with the lineup the way you do with the jumbo pack.
You put that big D in, and there's a halfback, and then you just plow away. That's what they're doing. Mathurin tries.
Because they deal with Toumani all practice, all training camp. They got Toumani and Denny and each other picking them up, so they're prepared for that type of pressure.
Avdia to the baseline, picked up on a switch by Turner. Kamara, good cut without the ball. He's 5 threes, tied the career high, 5 of 5 previously against her from 3 over the last 5 games, shooting north of 60% from 3-point range. He gets it done at the line here. The Blazers take a lead of 7, banking those Pacer turnovers.
That's good for Denny. Denny helping while Toumani was on the high side.
Nembhard gets in deep and knocks down a
couple of the Blazers, forcing them to earn it.
Avdia up the floor, working Mathurin in deep, gives to DA, takes a running start.
Gets in there deep, and then DA gets a running start at the dunk.
Mathurin, Pacers trailing here by 7 early. Swings over to Halliburton, sees 2 defenders. Off to Mathurin, quickly Avdia closes on him, 8 to shoot for Halliburton. Challenged by Ayton outside, he's going to pick up the dribble and go to a hook that's off. Kamara back taps, it's loose. Siakam first one to poke at it, and then Rick Carlisle calls Andrew Nembhard the connector.
I thought Jeremy just did a really smart thing. He spoke to 2 different officials, and they're saying Jeremy was illegal in his contact. And Jeremy said, that's cool, as long as when I do it on that side, y'all got me. And so the refs, and while all that's going on, Indiana's racing the ball down the floor. Here he goes.
JG. The Pacers vacated the paint. He went right to it.
He just told him he was about to go do it.
It's right back with another dribble drive and gets it done at the rim.
Well, now Jeremy has a post up against Halliburton.
Pacers 11-2 since January 1st. They are defensive rated number 3 in the league in that period of time. Simons to Grant, raising for 3, got it. Mathurin comes off the screen from Turner. Goes up this year. Rip City Rap Ultimate Postgame Podcast for the Blazers. Join Tyrese Smith, 2%er at the stripe.
Scored a few buckets in a row. And let's see if the Blazers can find a way to utilize him again. See if they see a matchup that they like with him.
Siakam defending. Brush screen. Grant gets it, slants in, backs down on Siakam, turns middle, fall away jumper. Well, he got to the spot he wanted to.
Yeah.
He got the shot he wanted. Here's Mathurin the other way in transition. Quickly, the Blazers show him some hands. Halliburton slants and kicks. Up top, it's Turner. Excellent 3-point shooter. McMahon teeing that up. Off the mark, he's shooting 40% this year. Blazers up 6, 7.5 to go, first quarter. Denny Avdia, a triple. Rebound corralled by Halliburton. Long hit ahead to Siakam. Trying to shake Avdia.
Look
good
at the
defense.
lane. Yeah.
Excellent
Didn't
defense.
that stand out?
It really
Something
did.
about that jumped out.
He picked him up.
He cut off the drive and then went straight up with him, and he was tall. Like, that was a real high-level contest.
Grant crumples to the floor off a 3. Mathurin grabs it.
Go get that money.
Nembhard. Kamara slaps it off the window, but it's loose. Grabbed by the Pacers. They reload to Mathurin. He's run off the line, steps sideways. And
in defensive transition that time, Mathurin, the real deal. Things, I think, would have been a lot different in those playoff series.
Could have been.
That dude on the floor.
Could have been. I mean, with him, they are even deeper than they turned out to be.
Picked one spot ahead of Shaedon Sharpe in that draft class.
Avdia aims a three, won't go. Turner seals off Ayton for the rebound. It's gathered in by Mathurin. Centering pass, Siakam glides to the glass.
Themselves accountable. Guys are quick to say, hey, my bad if you're not in the right spot. And that is Clayton talking about.
Thank you, Brooke. Look at the spacing that the Blazers showed there. The first set after the timeout, new personnel out with Shaedon Sharpe and Scoot Henderson getting their first run. Lamar, that was just run with great precision there. And Rob Williams, of course, making the pass.
Yeah, that spacing was by design. It was another wide pin down for Jeremy Grant. They kind of missed him on that, but because of the design of the play, it kept spacing implemented.
6 of 3. Benedict shooting 35% from three-point range. You mentioned the Pacers offense. That is 5th rated in this win streak of theirs over 13 games since January the 1st. 2 Blazers 8-9. Into the lane. Scoot got in deep. Outside, Halliburton a 3. No. Rebound corralled in there by Toumani Camara. He's joined by Shaedon Sharpe, Scoot Henderson, Rob Williams III. And Jeremy Grant, fall-away jumper. Shaedon Sharpe, that is silk.
Yeah, it's that kind of football. I believe he's got a post-up game in his future. It's there. It just has not been utilized fully yet at this level. And that will come with more comfort, role definition, and time. But it's there.
Scoot in the early offense. Pulls the trigger on a triple that's off. Up come the Pacers. Obi Toppin out of Brooklyn, New York. Hands over to Halliburton. Looks off. Hook pass. Turner in the corner. He's missed 2 threes. He'll drive it this time. Interrupted by Kamara. He got a piece. Grabbed by Rob. Kamara advances. Here's Grant in the front court, backing down. Grant trying to get to that sweet spot again. Spins on Nesmith. He carves out space.
Ben Carroll tried to dunk on him one-handed like that. So you prepare yourself on that jump to make sure you have the requisite hops and ball control.
Shaedon Sharpe on the exchange with Toumani. 3 is off. Kamara brought it down, poked away. Grabbed by the Pacers on the advance. Halliburton to Toppin. Shooting the 3 very well. He will in transition. Rimming short. Rebound grabbed by Scoot Henderson. Pacers off to a 1 of 6 shooting start from 3. Sharpe into the lane. Cuts. Ran out of room. Self-check. Bottom of the rim. Nembhard on a 3-on-2. It's Toppin beneath the rim. Serving it up, centering. Blazers crumble. Thomas Bryant to the floor. Steal it. It's Grant shoveling ahead to Sharpe. Nice cut. Toumani whirls in. Look at the ball pop to Henderson for 3, and he got it.
Ball, and every place they move it, it's not open. To get a shot clock violation, that's a huge energy burst for us, and it's obviously deflating for them. We've done a ton of it. A lot lately. It's a big key for us tonight.
The average NBA team has 5.5 shot clock violations forced over that same stretch. So the Blazers,
those coaches, they got them guys playing, and all that offense is tough to guard. They rep it. They rep certain cuts, certain actions. You do the same thing defensively. And you have to know what to coach, what to sometimes let slide, so that the players do not become coach deaf to you. And then you got to know what to emphasize at times. And then putting guys in position, it's the same thing that happens on the offensive end.
Well, they played on that Pacer possession. It leads to a run out, and it leads to a bucket from Anthony Simons. Toppin out of the corner. Airmails a 3 into the hands of Sharpe. Up it comes here to Scoot. Works on T.J. McConnell. Isolated. Double team. A 44% shooting start on 3 of 9. Holding the Pacers to 32% shooting and 1 of 7 from 3. Simons on a screen from Rob Williams. Sees 2 defenders. Cross court intercepted by T.J. McConnell, who dropped right into the passing lane. Scoops it ahead here to Siakam. Siakam joined by Thomas Bryant. McConnell weaving his way inside. The bank comes off into the hands of Bryant, and he blew one right at the rim. He just smoked it.
Yeah, both guys knew they better get it up quick because Rob Williams was lurking.
Looking through a strung-out defense, he laid it up and in. Blazers up 10, their largest lead.
Quick attack from Scoot. Rob will not get credit on the box score for that last stop, but his influence was all over both of those misses from the Pacers.
Ben Shepherd is in. Second-year pro from Belmont for the Pacers. McConnell comes off the screen, stepping out as Bryant aims a three. It's off. Rebound corralled by Scoot Henderson. Head up on a 9-0 run. Rob Williams will handle it. Shoots it cross court. Ant will launch a triple. No. Back tap by Scoot. Grabbed by Rob Williams. They rotated to Scoot off for the three. Front arm. Look at the rebound into clutter by Williams. They reset. Anthony gets a pop at it. No. And the rebound finally arrested by the Pacers. Up the floor, Neesmith. In he comes. Rob Williams, the third, says no.
Do it legally.
Foul on Scoot Henderson sends. And then, of course, on a championship squad in Denver. As Indiana University misses the second free throw. Blaze crossover. Shaden attacks.
Appearances with the Blazers so far this year, he'll be on a separate team.
Jeremy Lin, you had Mitch Richmond, you had Tim Hardaway, and Chris Muller as the coaches down in San Francisco. We'll run TMC, 27-16 count, Blazers. 10 to shoot, 16 to play here in the quarter. TJ McConnell, sure-handed, blows right.
Which
Scoot up in the front court. Blazers with 5, with 4. Scoot operating a long way from home. Crossing over into a 15-footer. Got it off before the buzzer.